cause I be busting the dope moves. But the problem stay the same. How you riding for the cash when you ain't riding in my lane? Shorty all about a paper, so your mixture look the same. In the game I play the lane like Eddie Kane, cause I be busting the dope moves.
Paco, do black people come from Africa or do they come from America?
I never said they came from America.
I just asked you a question. I didn't say what you said. I just asked you a question.
Is that I think they might.
So listen, y'all. Now listen. Now I want y'all to go back to the first video. Y'all heard what he just said, right? He just said he never said that.
I told him about.
Listen, hold on. Listen, y'all. Now what he's trying to do is change the subject. I want y'all to go into the first video.
And I swore Niger, Congo speaking people was in Africa. Did I not?
No, now listen, y'all. I'll bet money in the first video he didn't say that. He didn't say. Listen, hold on. Listen, y'all. It's a video out. The video has a date on it. So listen, y'all. How can I get him to say something that he never said? He said in the first video. Listen, y'all. In the first video, he said black people come from America.
I don't know exactly.
No. I know what he said, y'all. I know what he said. I know what he said because I know it's in the headline.
You thought people came from boats 400 years ago.
Listen, y'all. Y'all will hear this whole video. I say every video that I've always said I believe the Olmecs are black. Y'all will hear that. His problem.
That's retarded to me because of course they are.
Listen, y'all.
That's fucking stupid.
I'm not getting into whether they are or they aren't. Only thing I'm stating now is that through every video that y'all will hear, video 46, of every video y'all will hear, y'all will always hear me say, I believe that the Olmecs were Africans.
And let's go back to our last conversation. I let Brock talk on Negro. I let Brock talk. But he tried to act like he was schooling somebody when I was just letting him talk because I was in the mood to just let him talk.
Listen, y'all, he can't hang with me. He can tell me what he believe, and I can tell him what the evidence say.
I taught him all this stuff, guys.
Listen, y'all can listen to the tapes and hear that he didn't.
I taught him everything.
Y'all can listen to the tape. Listen, y'all, I got him on tape saying evolution is not real.
Used to act like we came from slave fucking.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. That's how the mass majority of black people in America got here. Yes.
That's how a mass majority of stupid black people think right now.
No, that's what the evidence shows. Listen, y'all. That's what the evidence shows, ladies and gentlemen. The evidence proves. Listen, y'all. The evidence.
I'm beyond that.
Listen, y'all. The evidence. Listen, y'all. Listen.
10 years ahead of that, I learned all this stuff. Them niggas are so new to me, my man.
Listen, y'all.
All these people on the internet are so new to me, my guy. I was teaching you this stuff back in the day, and
I want y'all to walk with me real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay, when you talking about black people in America, he claims we were here first, and we're a minority. That's
facts.
That's point A, y'all. He claims we were here first, and we're a minority. So that don't mean that don't. Hold on, look. I'm not answering his questions. I'm not answering his question, y'all.
In South America, we are not the minority.
In South America, we are a minority, y'all. In South America, black people are not the majority of South America. He's incorrect.
Okay.
Listen to him, y'all. He think he knows something, so he's willing to fight for it. He's wrong.
I taught you everything.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. He's wrong about what he just said, but he taught me everything. Okay, point B. There are no black people in America who, in mass, not a million, not 1 million of all the millions of black people in America he's talking about. There's not 1 million black people who practice any native. Hold on. Can I finish? Can I finish, y'all?
No, you can't.
Listen, okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna instant after this one, y'all. That's not true. Listen, y'all, that's not true.
Okay.
Half the people I met in my life, more than half the people I met in my life are alive, y'all. There's a small percentage of there's a small percentage of people ranging somewhere between 10 and 30% of the people that I've met in my life who have died. And that's it, and that's kind of an exaggeration.
Hold on. If the 30% of the people you knew is going today, ain't that a lot?
That's not most, like you said. That's not even half. So you're far. So that's not even half. Listen, y'all. Now listen. I want to show y'all a weak-minded person. I said between 10 and 30. He chose the high number and ran with it. Y'all see how that works? He excluded everything from 10 to 29. He excluded it, and he took the number that best supported his argument. That's called a straw man. When somebody tries to use, listen, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all I'm not losing. I'm gonna show y'all. He didn't let me finish. I'm gonna show y'all. Point B. There's not a million black people who practice any Native American anything in both Americas. Now, what I want to show y'all, is this. What I want to show y'all 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 is this. The black people in South America that he say are first, that he say is the original black people in America, right? They practice African religions, y'all. Either African or European religions. Facts. There's no, that's a fact, y'all. The only religions that black people, listen to me, y'all. Okay, but listen, y'all. Think about what he's saying. He talking about today. Now, let's look at his theory. Hold on. But listen, y'all. Of course they do, y'all, because that's what they got. Listen, y'all. I'll talk about the whole thing because it's very easy to explain. What I want to explain to y'all is this. His timetable is that people were here 100,000 years ago. And now today, they don't have those cultures, religions, or practices or languages. Now, listen, I want y'all to understand something. That's his theory, and that evidence goes against his theory. I'm going to show you how it supports my theory.
There's people that practice hoodoo all down south.
Listen, y'all. Yes, y'all. But that's not the part of the argument we need to focus on. We need to focus on where does it originate. And everybody agrees Africa is the place where voodoo, as well as a whole laundry list like Santeria and Rastafarianism, these are all religions that they give 100% credit to Africa because they predate. Their existence in Africa predates their existence in America. The reason why they're here is because the people who were enslaved in Africa had already practiced those religions. Just like, remember how I told y'all I'm Yoruba? Yoruba is one of the religions in the South, in South America. And listen, y'all, in South America, remember how I told you I'm Bantu? There's a Bantu religion in South America.
I don't know how spitting in the cup tell you that. Go ahead, man.
Well, the reason why spitting in the cup can tell you that, and I'll explain that to y'all too, is easy. When you look at somebody's DNA, and DNA is in all the liquids of your body, DNA is not this foolproof thing. DNA is a thing that has millions, if not billions. I don't want to misquote it, but it has a lot of different strands to it. Now, these strands, when perceived, when looked at through a microscope or whatever type of computer program that they're looking at, they come out in frequencies. The frequencies have colors. So now what I want y'all to understand about these colors is, hold on. Listen, y'all, he got to cut me off. Listen, y'all, he got to cut me off. That's his own, listen, y'all, that's his only move. His only move is my own. No, it's not, y'all. This is, I'll get into that after I finish what I said. I'll get into that.
Invented the shit and let them tell you it's entertainment.
Okay, so I'll get into that after I'm done. I'll get into that after I'm done. Listen, y'all.
I say shit that I never say.
Listen, y'all. I'm not changing the subject. I'm gonna finish telling y'all how it works. So now when I look at somebody's genetics, right? There's a code. And when I say code, I don't mean a literal code, like a number code, like a mathematical equation. What I want y'all to understand is this. Remember, he was the same one who said it was all that stuff in a person's pee. But a person's saliva can't tell you anything about that person according to him.
Genetics is real. Fucking blood is real. Nigga, piss is real.
Listen, y'all.
Again,
y'all.
That's not entertaining.
Again, y'all. Anybody who wasn't a fool like him would know that plasma is in saliva as well as semen, as well as blood. Hold on, y'all. But it's not in urine. Your plasma is not in urine, y'all. But it is in your blood. It is in your saliva, and it is in your semen. But listen, y'all. That's how DNA works. So again, I'll get back to it. When you look at the code, you might see red, yellow, green. You might see red, yellow. You might see blue, green, yellow. You might see blue, red, red. The point is this, y'all. So listen, y'all, this is the point. When you see that and you take two different people from two different parts of the world or from the same part of the world, you know what usually happens? When you test people in Italy, even if they have different variations of that pattern I just laid out, they still have it. That means that those people share genetics because that's where that pattern comes from. It's not an identical pattern. It's a frequency that only ranges in people that share that DNA, that haplogroup, that genetics. That's how it works. So what he's talking about when he says it's entertainment, what he's talking about is when DNA first started to boom, there are always naysayers and everything. But the fact of what the naysayers were saying, there is a fact to what they're saying. Some of them will tell you it's 100% bullshit, which is dishonest. The truth is that it can't be as accurate as far as what tribe, what part of a place, as some people would say it can. Well, the reason why it can't be, ladies and gentlemen, is because everybody is not testing from the same pool. You got to understand, white companies envisioned selling to white people, of course, because that's the majority of their market if you're talking about Europe and America, USA, North America. So now there's only about one, maybe two black companies out there that I know of. I know of one for a fact. I think there might be a second one. I'm not sure. But the point is, the black people who have the black company chose to get DNA from black people so they could test it on black people. So the pool that they're pulling from is far more black people. Now, what they did with that was they threw a monkey wrench in the game, because now Hispanics or Latinos and black people from all over the globe want to get genetics tests.
It's all suddenly from Africa, I know.
No, this is what I'm saying. People from people from all over the world want to get tests now. Australia, Asia, Africa, America, South America.
These dudes need to wake up too.
So the point is, now you got white companies that are going into Africa and paying whatever they got to pay to get the genetic samples of Africans so black people can use their companies.
Y'all go ahead and pay your $80 for entertainment. And y'all might as well get Netflix for like a fucking year.
So again, y'all,
instead of that dumb shit.
So again, y'all, I want to be very clear. I just want to be very clear, and I'm gonna say two things, and then he can go. The first thing I want to say is this: if you understand DNA, or let's make it personal, any dudes that's ever
me or you don't understand DNA patterns.
Agreed. We don't understand the patterns. Right, me and him don't understand the patterns, but I understand the concept. He calls the concept entertainment.
But y'all see how he talk like he knows DNA patterns and everything.
What I'm explaining to y'all is that I understand the concept. I just explained the concept. Now he just told y'all that what I said. I want y'all to understand something. Listen. He can't go because he didn't let me go. He cut me off. So again, y'all, nobody that gives a test will tell you it's entertainment. They all said it. So again, y'all, in his world that he's laying out for y'all. So again, y'all, the people that do it. Okay, listen, y'all. Now he's saying it's one guy that does it.
Yeah, the person who runs the fucking company. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Is there more than one DNA company?
Multiple ones said it was entertainment, not just one.
Okay, so now let's make him put his foot in his mouth. What people said that did black ancestry, African ancestry say it was entertainment?
I've never specifically seen them dudes, but I don't trust them just like I don't trust the fucking black boy that said on the ancestry joint. But
again, we're talking about two different things. We're talking about two different things. You're talking about somebody who was employed to do a commercial for a company owned by white people in accordance to a company owned by black people.
And you spit in that cup too, so what the fuck?
Well, what I'm saying is the company I'm speaking on is owned by black people.
The African one is no better.
How do you know that?
What you mean? Because the rest is bullshit, so he's motherfucking bullshit too.
Y'all hear this? Y'all hear his ideology, right? Y'all hear his methodology. That's not my
ideology. That's facts.
Listen, y'all, those are facts according to him.
Because they got a bigger fucking DNA sample, and now all of a sudden they better.
Listen, y'all.
It's more entertaining.
Listen, y'all. Hey, nobody said that their sample was bigger. Let's start there.
They definitely said that.
No, they didn't, y'all.
They said they got a bigger sample size.
No, they didn't, y'all. So the way it works, y'all. The way it works is that no. That's not why. No, you listen to what he's saying. This is all being recorded, so I want y'all to hear how off base he is.
I see.
Listen, y'all. No, their pool is primarily black, in accordance to everybody else who gives the test. No, y'all, it's not a bigger sample size. Theirs is tailored to black people. Theirs is tailored to black people.
Be entertained, have fun, spit in the cup. And act like Brock, like you, Ruben, Ben.
So let me ask you a question. So let me ask you a question. So let me ask you a question. So let me ask y'all a question. I want him to answer this, but y'all gonna hear what I ask him. So when a father is getting a paternity test for his son, they don't read the same code like they do with regular DNA. It's not one thing. Is it something different, Paco? When a father is getting a paternity test and they want to see if this man, this child, man or woman, boy or girl, is related to the man, do they look for the same genetic frequencies like they do in the DNA test?
Said that was entertainment. No,
that's not what I asked you. Can you answer the question head on? Can you answer the question head on?
Can you? Forensics is not entertainment.
Okay, so again, y'all, anybody here know what forensics means?
What you mean? What it mean?
Does anybody here know what the word he just said that he called a paternity test? Hold on, y'all. Wait. We gonna stay here until he let us get it out. He just called a paternity test forensics.
I didn't. I switched to forensics. I said forensics is not a game. It's not entertainment.
So listen, y'all.
So neither is a DNA test for.
So why would he bring up forensics, y'all, if we talking about a DNA test?
For your kid, because that's going to a real lab. Both of them going to a real lab.
Okay.
Getting broke down.
So again, what I want y'all to understand is this: if anybody doesn't know, forensic means that it's a methodology used when investigating a crime scene. It has nothing to do with genetics. Forensics could be shell casings. It doesn't have to be human, or it doesn't have to be human matter. So again, y'all, he just used the word out of turn, and now he wants to attack my intelligence. Let him go. Let's let him do that. Let's let him feel better about himself. Go ahead.
Let me do it then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying those things are fucking real. If spitting in a cup telling you from Africa or Neanderthal is entertainment.
So that wasn't what I asked you. You didn't. Again, y'all. This is called.
I'm not. You
listen, y'all. He won't listen, y'all. He won't answer the question head on. He'll talk about something else. And that's why he continues to lose. Because I address the things he says head on.
No, you say what's on your brain.
Listen, y'all. I address the things he say head on. He evades the things I say because he cannot answer them.
Dog, how you going to a paternity and a
So again, y'all. The question
real.
I asked was this: when connecting a father or a mother to a child.
What that got to do with you spitting in a cup saying you from Africa?
Again, y'all. Do they take cotton swabs for DNA for paternity, y'all? I'm done. Do they take cotton swabs, ladies and gentlemen? Have I exercised this baby fucking demon yet? Have I put this little fucking tyke to bed? Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. He's in a state where they no longer take blood. They only do cotton swab, ladies and gentlemen. He about to run. Get ready for it, y'all.
Guys, go take the test, right?
Listen, y'all. Okay.
Order the test and see how.
No. We know how he feel about DNA. Do they take cotton swabs, Paco? Do they use spit, Paco? Do they use spit to identify paternity? Yes or no?
Bro, that's going to a real fucking.
Answer the question, little boy. Answer the question.
I'm not, like I told y'all, I'm the only person considered grown man.
Listen, y'all. But he can't answer a question. He's a grown man, self-proclaimed, but he can't answer a question, y'all. He can't answer a question that we all know is common sense. Listen, y'all, we all know it's common sense. Listen, y'all, we all know it's common sense. We all know it's common sense.
Funny.
Listen, y'all, the question is, do they use cotton swabs, saliva, to determine paternity of a child? Yes or no?
Well, what did that have to do with entertainment and the ancestry or African?
I'm just asking. I didn't ask you none of that. Can you answer the question that was asked? But you can't. I'm not going to answer your question if you don't answer mine.
No,
I didn't say no.
You just said no.
Listen, y'all, that's how bad he wanted.
No.
Listen, y'all, I'm saying that. Listen, y'all, I'm just saying that I did not say no. Listen, y'all, I'm saying the person whose mouth it is. Listen, y'all, no as in stop fucking saying that, because that's not what I'm saying. No as in I don't agree with you. No as in that's not correct. No, that's as in that's not what you were asked. So listen, y'all, this is called buck dancing. When somebody asks you a question in a debate, listen.
Maternity test is the same as the ancestral and
African. So again, y'all, forensics has nothing to do. Listen, y'all, forensics has nothing to do with paternity. Listen, y'all, forensics has nothing to do with paternity. Let's start there.
No, I'm just telling you, with labs, they want the actual.
Listen, y'all. Okay, so the people with African ancestry don't send it to a real lab, according to him.
No, they got an entertainment lab so they can entertain.
So listen, y'all. Now he knows. Now he knows what lab they use. Listen, y'all. Now he knows what lab they use.
They don't use the same lab, bro.
So what I'm saying is, now he knows what lab they use.
They said it was entertainment.
African ancestry said that it was entertainment, Paco?
I'm not gonna go through some long, drawn-out shit. It's entertainment. That's it.
According to him, y'all. That's his belief.
It is. They said it. I didn't say anything.
That's his belief, y'all. We don't have to believe that.
They said it, and that's real.
But listen, y'all. This is the same man who said evolution is not real. This is the same man who just said, who will not answer a question. Listen, y'all, but Darwinism is natural selection, y'all. I explained that to him, but he don't want to. He don't listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that in a second. I'm gonna get into that in a second. Well, that's not evolution, dummy. Again, that's not evolution, dummy. A caterpillar turned into a butterfly is not evolution, you fool. It's metamorphosis. It's not evolution. It's not evolution. It's not evolution. It's metamorphosis. It's changing. Paco, it's changing from one. So when a snake sheds its skin, does it evolve or is it metamorphosis? It's just changing states. It's not going from one creature to another creature, Paco. Evolution is when one creature turns into multiple creatures due to the situation that it was in. That's the change of allele frequencies. That's evolution. That's not metamorphosis.
I believe in evolution. I don't believe in Darwinism.
Okay, so evolution says that we are apes, not Darwinism.
Why you keep linking evolution to Darwinism?
Paco, that's not Darwinism, Paco. Okay.
That's not a thing, bro.
Okay. Human evolution is what we're going to talk. No. Matter of fact, before I even get into that, no, fuck that. No, he almost succeeded. Again, y'all. Do they take saliva to determine paternity? So again, my premise.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so listen, y'all. How come other people can't use the same technology?
Because they're using it for nefarious purposes.
So the purpose dictates whether or not the technology works?
Does it or does it not? They said it was entertainment.
So again, y'all, what I'll explain to you is this. Me, my father, and all the men in my father's family who have ever lived in his family, any man that he shares genetics with that has ever walked this earth, whether it was 1,000 years ago or 100,000 years ago, he has a code. And that code is specific to him and his people, because there is nobody who is exactly the same exact mixture of you, even if you're a twin. You understand, one of you can take more genes from the father and the other one can take more genes from the mother. I can prove this to you right now. It's called fraternal twins. That's one way it can happen, because one can be male and one can be boy. As well, identical twins. One can be male and one can be female. So listen, what you must understand about genetics is your father has all the males in him to this day, and he's going to pass them on. And the only way they're going to be passed on and not remain dormant is if he has a male. Now, if he has a female, even though the female can take the genes from the mother, the direct mother, her mother, she will still have the father's mother's genes in her. That code will be in her genetics. There's no way to change that. This is what happens when people have sex and they mix their motherfucking DNA. This is how it works, y'all. So now, the same way I can look at a father's code and see if that child is either his child or not his child. Because either that child has the same code that is exclusive to the males of his family, or he doesn't. So again, y'all, either that child has the code of the male in his DNA or he doesn't. So now, if I start a company and I have...
It make a lot of sense for them to tell you that that you've been here for fucking ever.
So listen, go ahead.
It make a lot of sense for them companies to tell you that, right? That you've been in America is way longer than you've been over there.
Paco, what sense do it...
That makes sense for them to tell you that,
Paco,
though, right?
What sense does it make for them to tell me that I'm from Africa?
It doesn't make no fucking sense. That's
So why did they tell me that? You're saying
that's what you wanted to hear.
No, but Paco, how did they know what I wanted to hear? I didn't send a picture. I didn't send a social security number. I could have wrote my name was John Smith. All I wrote was my name and sent a sample. I didn't send a picture. They don't know that I have a YouTube page where we talk about where black people come from. They know none of that about me. How would
they said the dog saliva and he was all types of Native American.
Okay. Hold on. So this is a fact. What you're saying. That dog saliva was sent. So listen, y'all, I want y'all to go back. I want y'all to go back to the old tapes, right? And listen to him say he was going to send the dog saliva. Now he's saying...
I never said that.
Okay, listen, y'all. You want bet? You want bet money on it? 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 No. Listen, y'all. I got him on tape saying he will send a dog spit, and I told him, Pac, they're gonna tell you it's not a human. Paco. I told him, listen, y'all, and I told him they're gonna say it's not.
I never said I was gonna do anything. I never said that I did anything.
Listen,
like that.
I didn't say he said he did it, y'all. Now he's trying to change what I just said. What I said was, he said he would say he was making. Listen, y'all. He said he would send a dog spit, and I said they would say it's not a human. Listen, y'all. All that's recorded. Listen, y'all. I ain't never heard what he's saying. Now today is the episode 46 is the first time
you never heard it. Make it don't exist.
That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
so you gotta get rid. I'm teaching you something else.
No, so this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Now, according to him, the first time he said it, he said he would do it, making a mockery of DNA tests. Now he's saying somebody actually did it.
I'm gonna have to go back because it actually happened. So there's no reason for me to say that I would do it without it.
Listen, y'all, I got it recorded. He said he said I'm gonna send a fucking dog. And it's out. It's out. It's out. It's been out. It's been out forever. It's on one of the episodes.
Well, it actually happened, and whatever you're talking about doesn't matter.
So again,
somebody actually sent dog saliva to the fucking ancestral company, and it came back as him being all types of African, all types of fucking Native American, all types of dumb shit. Period.
This is the first I ever heard of this, y'all.
Sadly, I thought I told you this. I felt on that tape. I told you that, but you must not have been listening.
That ain't what he said, y'all.
It don't matter.
That ain't what he said.
Anybody can look it up, man. You can look it up. It's easy. Go to YouTube. Says dog spit. What's that shit called? FamilyAncestry.com. That's all you gotta do.
Family Ancestry? I never heard of that one.
Well, whatever the fuck you use.
What I use did this?
Yeah.
So
whatever you use.
So you sure it's not? You sure that the company that this happened was the one I used?
Bro, you use two.
I use one. I use one company. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm asking you a question because you made a statement before you even knew which one I used. So I'm not gonna help you out. You already made the statement. You said the one I use. So what I'm asking you is the company I use got dog saliva.
You used the regular one first. I forgot what it's called.
So now you're telling me. So now you're telling me what I did.
Pop up on your phone and be like,
so Paco, DNA sample. Paco, So what you're saying is What you're saying is I got DNA from two different companies.
That's what you're going to say.
I mean,
that's what you're going to say.
I'm asking you, is that what you're saying?
That's what you're going to say.
I'm asking you, what are you saying?
What's the normal one called? They send fucking ads and shit for it.
Ancestry.com.
Ancestry.com. Then.
No, I didn't use
somebody sent dog spit to Ancestry.com.
I mean, I didn't.
And he was all types of humans and Africans.
I didn't use
and Native Americans.
I didn't use Ancestry.com, but I don't know what you're talking about. You may be. I don't know. I vetted them, and that was one company I wasn't fucking with. Period. I just knew from all the videos.
Not better, so don't feel bad.
I mean,
the rest is no better.
According to you.
That's according to me.
Yeah.
And everybody and people on the fucking internet that already told you it was entertainment.
So you've seen a video on the internet where the company.
I've seen videos on the internet where the actual person who runs the company said it's for entertainment purposes.
So what I'm explaining to you, what I'm asking you is this: the person that runs that one company, does he run the other companies?
No, but I've watched multiple.
Okay, so multiple company heads went up there and said it was entertainment?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob.
I seen a 60 Minutes joint.
It's not hard to look up. We should be past this by now.
Well, you ain't never provided. You've never provided this.
Because I'm not going on Google.
I mean, because
I'm not doing that.
What I'm saying is people out there who ain't never hear it, who ain't never see it. All you got to do is send it to me, and I do all the heavy lifting.
I'll tell them to look it up.
Paco, what I'm saying is this,
I don't tell a lie. I don't tell lies.
But Paco, all right. So what I'm saying is this: is that you already answered the question about the saliva. You said
I don't know fuck about no Egyptian fucking people telling me to give sources out. I'm telling y'all the truth.
No.
Everything that Brock studied, I taught him.
Listen, y'all. Me and him don't agree on 80% of it. So how would he teach me the things that I don't agree with him?
Because you use the stuff I talk about.
Listen, y'all. How would he teach me the things that I don't agree? Listen, y'all. He the same nigga. Listen, hold on. Wait. It's so many things to go through. Listen, y'all. He said Afro-Asiatics is Niger-Congo speaking people. He said.
I don't even say Afro-Asiatics.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. He said they the same people. He said just in the last video and the video before that, the Afro-Asiatics. He said Afro-Asiatics and Niger-Congo people are the same people.
I said that because you said it, because you like they were different, yeah.
Paco, they are different. What evidence do you have that they're the same?
What you mean?
You said you speak on things.
Where we come from.
No, what evidence do you have that they're the same people?
Afro-Asiatics are Niger-Congo speaking people.
What evidence do you have that says that?
What you mean? They left. They just left fucking Africa.
But what I'm saying is,
and they call themselves something fucking different, or you calling them something different.
So what I'm asking you,
I never heard them say that.
You never heard them say what?
Like Farrakhan and them, they talk about shit like that.
You never heard them say what?
Afro-Asiatic. Only people I hear say that shit is like Farrakhan. I believe in it.
Okay, so again, what is Farrakhan's religion?
He's a Muslim.
Okay, and who are the people who push Islam and who create or will help create Islam and who smack their Afro-Asiatics, right? People from Eastern Africa, correct? So Farrakhan believes what you believe. Farrakhan believes that they come from Eastern Africa.
Say that again. What the fuck are you talking about?
What I'm saying is this: Islam comes from Saudi Arabia, correct?
No, I'm looking at something else. What you said?
Islam comes from Saudi Arabia, correct?
No, I told you it came from Hammurabi and the Moors.
So what I'm asking you is this.
Another thing I taught you that you was yelling at me about.
So what I'm asking you is this.
For fucking years.
Hammurabi has a connection to the Moors?
No, but the Moors picked it up and made Islam, and their primary religion was Islam, yeah.
Okay, so may I ask the question, are the people who created Islam in Saudi Arabia, are they the descendants of the people who come from where Hammurabi comes from?
I'm not sure.
Yes. As are the people who ran down on the Canaanites.
I think so.
As are the people who ran down on the Canaanites, the Babylonians. So again,
Bible talk, let's go.
No, I just said though, as are the people who ran down on the Canaanites, the Babylonians. They're also from the same place, y'all, as Hammurabi. So now we can see a clear-cut connection between people, language, and the prior religion that he just laid out.
I don't understand how you can use Bible fucking shit to talk real history. I don't really get it.
Very simply.
I don't get it.
Very simply, because this is what he's doing. He's saying that people had a Hebrew culture. So when we talk Bible talk, guess what we do? We annihilate the fact that before Hebrew existed in around 1800 BC or some shit like that, could nobody have been a Hebrew because it didn't exist.
Nobody called themselves that for sure. I keep telling you that.
So what I'm explaining to y'all is this. He also made a statement that he was the enslaver and the enslavee.
Most people are.
So listen, y'all, were the Canaanites enslavers?
Everybody was, bro.
Listen, y'all, was the Canaanites enslavers?
Yes, everybody were, yes.
Okay, so they enslaved your people and you are them.
Yes.
Okay, so my next question is this. So the people who come
that's very simple.
So the people who come into Canaan.
That makes sense in any
So what I'm asking you, okay, so here's the follow-up question. So the people who come into Canaan and they start taking over, who forced the Canaanites to become Hebrew Israelites, you're them too?
What you say? Say this again?
So the people who come into Canaan and force the Canaanites to become Hebrew Israelites, force them into Judaism, you're them too?
Why not, bro? Why the hell not?
So that makes sense to you?
Yes, it does.
So you believe I'm just trying to connect these dots.
This is why you be kicked out of places.
So I'm just trying to connect these dots. So the people,
you're not understanding what you're even saying.
So the people of Mesopotamia are the Moors and their Hebrew Israelites and their Canaanites.
Say it again.
So the people of Mesopotamia, the people of like you said Hammurabi, right?
Yes, because they were the civilization. And that's what civilizations do, bro.
So that's all one. So wait, all right. So let me get this right. Mesopotamia and Canaan is the same civilization?
I mean, they always there.
No, I'm asking you, are they the same civilization? Are they the same people? Do they have the same language and the same practices?
They have the same culture. Like, everybody don't have the same culture or nothing, no.
Okay, so do they even look the same?
It even say like the Canaanites were the Israelites. They just left.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
They just started a different culture.
I'm talking about the people who enslaved the Canaanites. Do they look like the Canaanites?
Yes.
So who are the people in Israel today? Where did they come from and when did they get there?
Bro, everybody got mixed in them, right? Everybody's mixed, right? No. For the most part. They mixed with different people.
What I'm asking you is this.
Right?
The point.
Because this ain't hard. I don't understand. Like, you're hanging yourself at this point, bro.
So my point is this. Why are there black people in Israel who come from Israel, and there are people who are not black, clearly not black? Who are those people that are clearly not black?
They only accept the African ones that was like Bantu runaway guys and stuff.
What I'm asking you is this. Who are the light-skinned people and who are the black people?
What you mean? Where?
In Israel. Or
Canaan. Well, since they never denied that they got, like, you're an Israelite or the Israelite people are Israelites, what are we talking about? They know the truth. You just don't.
What I'm asking you is, in America, right? We can tell you where the white people come from. We can tell you where the black people come from. And we can tell you where the Asian people come from. No matter when they came. Whether they came 100,000 years ago, whether they came 10,000 years ago or 1,000 years ago. We know where they came from. What I'm asking you is this. Israel is occupied by multiple different people. Now, you said just a second ago that the Canaanites and the people of Mesopotamia are the same people.
So you accomplishing a lot of stuff with the stuff you talk about, and I'm not truly understanding where you're getting at.
So the point is this. There are two different types of people, at least, in Israel. Which ones are the original? Just like here in America, you said that the red Native Americans come after the black people. We all know.
Well, just look up Israel trying to debunk that African Americans ain't Israel. I guarantee you're not going to find.
No. What I'm asking you is this.
You'll see some nuts trying to fight and get shut down.
What I'm asking you is this.
That's about it.
What I'm asking you is this. But listen, y'all, he not a Hebrew Israelite either because he don't believe in God.
I'm saying about bloodline. I don't give a fuck about none of that stuff.
So the man who don't believe in DNA is talking about bloodlines. But I'm gonna get past that. I'm gonna get past that. So what I'm asking y'all is this. So what I'm asking y'all is this. What I'm trying to figure out is, in America, you got white people and you got black people amongst other people. But I'm just using them too. We know the white people came from Europe. According to him, the black people came to America 100,000 years ago. According to me, I believe the Olmecs were black, but I believe the mass majority of us came over here in slavery. Let's move forward. Let's talk about.
People mix all the time, my God.
That's not what I'm asking him, y'all. That's not what I'm asking him, y'all. I'm asking him who was there first. Who is the original? Who is the Canaanite? And who is the person who came to that land?
Yep, that's Chase, buddy. What you were saying, bro?
Who is the Canaanite and who migrated to that land? Because I want y'all to understand, it would be mathematically impossible to say that those civilizations started mixed. We all know that's not the case, y'all. Without even using any Bible talk, we all know genetically that's not the case because of who the different peoples are mixed with. Because of the different languages that they speak. Because of the different religion that the Canaanites had from the motherfucking, the Middle Easterner when they came in there. So what I'm asking him is the same thing here with America. He said that the black people are here before the red Asians. What I'm asking him is who is in Canaan first? Indo-Aryans or Middle Easterners or black people? Because black people are not Indo-Aryans. Who was in Canaan first? Black people or the Middle Eastern looking person?
I don't know about this Bible talk.
I'm not even talking about no Bible, y'all. I'm asking him.
White people was around for millions of years,
listen, y'all. I did say white people was around for 40, 60,000 years. Yes, I did say that. But that's what the evidence says, y'all. He said they were 6,000 years old. He's saying that white people in Europe.
They say that.
Listen, y'all. He's saying that white people in Europe got a population of over 700 million in 6,000 years. Now, show me a population on Earth. One population, one place like that, where the population has grown like that in 6,000 years. I'll wait, y'all. Because places like Asia and Africa, the math on them is hundreds of thousands of years old. So it's no wonder why they got so many people. The question would be, how does Europe have all these people if A, they ain't come from Africans, they don't have that gene that helps you reproduce, and B, how is it so many of them? Europe is a place with over 800 million people. Their total count of black people over there, to my knowledge, is less than 100 million. In the whole continent of Europe. Europe is the whitest place on earth. It's whiter than America, y'all. So my question would be to a person who's saying we Hebrew Israelites and that Afro-Asiatics is Niger-Congo speaking people. The question that I'm asking him is, who was there first, the black people or the Middle Easterners?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Do you refuse to answer the question?
Why, man?
I'm just asking you. I just asked you a simple question.
You know my answer, so why, man?
Okay, I do know his answer, y'all. That's real. The black people. That's gonna be his answer 100 times out of 100. Okay, so now my next question to him is: did those
dark-skinned people? I'm tired of black because you just accomplished too much.
Whatever, dark skin, whatever floats your boat. So the question I want to ask him is this, y'all: did those dark-skinned people, as he called them, did they speak the same language or practice the same religion?
What you mean? Everybody switch religions like clothes, man.
That's not what I asked him, y'all. What I asked him was, did those Middle Eastern people and the black people who now inhabit the same land, just like the Native American people, we know they don't believe what Europeans believe, even though Europeans came here and took over their land. Native Americans do not believe it. Well, I ain't gonna say all of them don't. I'm going to say some of them don't. Some of them still have traditional old cultures and values and religions, and some of them even speak some of their old languages. That's besides the point. The point is, I'm asking him, did the black people who me and him both agree was there first, did those people speak the same language, have the same religion as the people who come out the Iran, Turkey, or Mesopotamia area?
Black people was first, man. What the fuck?
That's not what I asked him, y'all. He know why.
And civilizations and not even civilization. What they call?
I ain't asked about civilization. I asked about language and religion.
Nah, it's just it's all different.
Did they have the same language and religion? Yes or no?
No, man.
Okay, they didn't have the same language and religion, y'all. So why are the Canaanites Hebrew Israelites is my next question. My last question.
Because all that stuff is just a religion, man.
So listen, y'all, I want to get him saying this. Was the Hebrew or Judaism forced on the Canaanites?
I don't think so, no.
Y'all hear this, right?
I mean, a lot of religion is forced on a lot of different fucking people.
Let's go deeper. Was it forced on black Americans?
Christianity was.
I asked you, was Judaism?
Judaism?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Okay, was it forced on Africans? Black or dark-skinned Africans, as you like to call them?
I mean, not to my recollection. I think they was more fleeing around.
So
because they was being persecuted for their religion, but
so Israel, people from not Israel, but people who practice these religions out of the Middle East, they never raided parts of Africa and forced this religion on people?
Say it again.
So the people of Mesopotamia, they didn't never raid parts of Africa and force this religion on people?
Yeah.
Okay, so that did happen. But you don't believe that they forced it on the Canaanites, correct? You believe the Canaanites accepted it.
These Bible Canaanites is mystical to me, man.
So you don't believe that the Canaanites were a real civilization of people?
Nah.
So hold on, I just gotta ask you one more time. So the Canaanites are not real people?
No.
Okay, we can move on. Okay.
You good?
I'm just trying to figure. So the sculptures of Baal in Israel. Who made those? Who worshipped Baal in Israel?
There was people that lived in a certain area that nobody knows. Nobody knows. Hold on, guys. Nobody knows of people that live in a certain region of the world.
So
listen, guys, in the world, not where Brock think it is, not where you think it is, not where I think it is. They don't know where these fucking people. They just made up a fucking name.
Okay, so they just
and it's a Bible, and it's some Bible talk.
So they just made up a name. So there is no mention in any Egyptian writing of Canaan being a vassal of Egypt. That's made up too.
What you mean? Because Egypt ain't called Egypt. That's some nonsense too. But what you talking about?
So what I'm asking you is this: the place that they call Egypt, there's no mention of Canaan being a vassal of Kemet. That don't exist. Like Egypt ran Canaan. That don't exist.
I mean, it was people that was doing things. I mean, that probably worship Molech and shit like that. But
that's a good one. That's a good name to throw into the mix. You're absolutely right. A lot of people did worship Moloch. That's correct. That is very correct. But Baal was the boss.
But I don't truly believe in like the Bible version of what Canaanites are. Like for that matter, the Moors claim they Canaanites.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So they're the things that you found that trace back to Canaanite peoples, the archaeological finds. That stuff is Bible stuff, or is that stuff real, literal stuff that has been?
No, they find some artifacts and then they put a name on it and says Canaanite or Israel.
What I'm saying to you is the word Canaan used in something that's older than everybody that is alive today on Earth?
Where's Canaan, whatever.
Well, you can look in Egyptian writing, and you can find the word Canaan. As I said,
I mean, you can find Stewart too, a chief. You can find a lot of shit, man.
You can't find the word Stewart the way your name is spelled in anything Egyptian.
Nah, it's just a pharaoh.
Yeah, but you like to play. See, you believe in word semantics, and you believe in it hard.
That's what I'm telling you. You're doing like who is Canaan? Like,
not at all. I'm not trying to play word semantics.
You don't believe in Bible, but you spitting.
But Canaan is not a creation of the Bible.
Because nobody called themselves Moors back then. Nobody called themselves Canaan.
Again. Well, those are two different conversations. The people of Canaan called themselves Canaan. They did, yes. It's written down thousands of years ago before anybody could tamper with anything. So yes, the Sea people wrote about them. Egypt wrote about them. Other Afro-Asiatics wrote about them. So yes, we know Canaanites were real people, regardless of what he says. He believes Canaanites are just a figment of the Bible. We know better. We know that there are archaeological finds that prove unequivocally that there was a group of people that there statues. It doesn't matter what the statue it is of. What it depicts is that people in that region believe something other than what they believe today, like most places in the world. So like
the Bible, they should all be slaves to death, right?
Nobody. Where did that come from?
The Bible says.
I know. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying, how do we use that in the historical record? Just because the Bible uses real places and real groups of people, let me ask you this: aren't the Hittites in the Bible?
people who had like a Jewish culture. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, again, when we talk about the Hittites, did they pray to a Jewish God? No. So he's saying people have listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on because I'm smarter than your average bear. What he's doing is taking all the people of the region. So what he's doing is taking all the people of the region, excluding their cultures, their languages, their religious practices, and because they come from a certain region, he's calling them all Hebrews. That's what he's doing. And he's made that region, according to him, I guess, from all the way in West Africa to India.
You know my thing, all the Hebrews, like the whole culture was over here, so I don't understand it.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying I heard you say that before, that the Hebrew culture was over here. And I just be trying to figure out how they got more Hebrews than you then.
Oh, they got more Hebrews over there than over here?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Are you considering white Jews Hebrews?
No, I don't do that.
So there are more black Hebrews over here than it is in the Levant?
The way you saying it,
wait, well, how is the way I'm saying it?
Because you talking about new stuff.
What I'm asking you is, there's more Hebrews in the Americas than there is in the Levant? Black Hebrews.
Well, since it came from over here, I'm just gonna say, if you look up some history, you'll just know that everybody, and that's not hard.
So let me
I'm looking at the internet now, and they took so much shit off the internet that I'm just.
So what I want to know is this. Are you a Hebrew if you don't practice the religion?
Yeah, I mean, your ancestry can be it.
How can your ancestry be Hebrew?
And anyway, Hebrew just like you switching your religion.
Hold on. How can your ancestry be Hebrew?
Because the people who was doing Hebrew things, or Israelite things, or.
But what are Israelite things? What are Hebrew things?
Festivals.
So a festival. Anybody who has a festival, that's a Hebrew thing?
I mean, that's what people know to be true. So yeah.
So anybody who has a festival that's a Hebrew tradition. Hebrews are the only people that have festivals.
Nah, certain festivals, certain rituals and shit like that.
Like what kind of rituals?
What's it called? The Green Corn Festival. They got a lot of them that the Indians do that signify that.
So the Native American cultures are Hebrew, you're saying?
All of them, most of them.
So the green,
90%, maybe 80%. 80% of them was.
So the green, whatever you just said, and I don't know, I never heard of it. I'm asking a question. It don't have nothing to do with every fucking group of people on Earth recreating the Green Man thing. The Green Man deity. I mean, I put it in one of our episodes.
You arguing with me about shit people know, is that'd be the most frustrating thing.
What I'm trying to ask y'all is this.
I mean, they literally spoke.
Who agrees with him?
America was Hebrew,
who agrees with him?
You didn't even know Rastafari was Hebrew.
Because it's not. It's not. It's not.
God.
Listen, y'all, it's not. Hebrews stole the 12 charts from Rastafarianism. Period.
Oh man.
Period, y'all. Listen, y'all. The 12 charts, the 12 tribes thing was not a thing in Israel until it stole it from Rastafarianism. Facts.
I mean, they got the real.
So I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's saying. He's saying Rastafarianism come from Abrahamic religion. I can understand that argument. I understand. I mean, according to the Hebrews.
That's it.
Listen, y'all. According to the Hebrews, not according to the Rastafarians. The Rastafarian 12 tribes, Rastafarian 12 tribes are not the same as the Hebrew Israelite 12 tribes. Y'all have to understand that. The 12 tribes the Rastafarians are talking about is not the same. The Hebrew Israelites in America, they have that. Because they took it.
Not the same, bro.
Right. They're not the same. And
but they both Hebrew, just like over here, everybody was doing the same shit.
So again, y'all, was the Mayans and the Aztecs doing the same shit?
The Aztecs are the prime example of what I'm talking about.
So listen, y'all, what's the God in Hebrew's name is Yeshua, right? or Yeshua. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it.
Yeah.
All right. Is there any mention of a Yeshua in any Aztec mythology?
You want me to say Quetzalcoatl?
But do you have evidence that Quetzalcoatl is Yeshua?
No, I don't say that.
So that's just a personal.
I don't think Yeshua ever existed.
Okay,
but if you type in, if you type in Cristo Negro, you are going to learn a little bit more.
So what I'm asking,
you are going to learn a lot more than Brock ever.
What I'm asking is Cristo Negro have anything to do with Aztecs?
And that's very easy, guys.
Does that have anything to do with Aztecs?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So, like I said, I've never heard of this. If I look up Cristo Negro, it's gonna say something about Aztecs.
Yeah, you will turn to your own stuff, but let it happen. I don't give a fuck. I'm a teacher. I can't do nothing with what I give you. You gonna run with it.
So again, y'all, this is all I'm gonna say about Cristo.
Just like overseas, all the Black Madonnas. Y'all can go read all their stories too and see how it all match.
So this is what I want to say.
Over in Mexico.
This is what I want to say to y'all.
Mother Mary.
This is what I want to say to y'all.
Black Madonna.
This is what I want to say to y'all. What he just told me about Cristo Negro, it's a crucifix of a black Christ. So listen, y'all. He's now saying that this is Aztec. He just said it got something to do with Aztec.
He just looked at it. And
I just said I didn't know nothing about it.
Listen to it.
All right, I'll read what it says. I'll read what it says. I'll read what it says. The black Christ. I'll read what it says. The black Christ. I'll read what it says. I put in Cristo Negro.
Back in the day when they used to leave the little Negro Cristo doll.
This says the black Christ of Esquipulas is a wooden image.
Let me talk to y'all. Y'all gotta go deep in the internet, guys. Don't look at the first top thing, please. So that's what Brock always does, and then he try to make his own conclusion about everything.
Okay, this is what I want y'all to understand.
Listen to me. They take this shit off the fucking internet.
This is what I want y'all to understand. This is what I want y'all to understand. He takes things and he tries to use them out of context in his arguments. That's what he does. So what I want y'all to understand. Listen, y'all. He's lying to y'all because Cristo Negro is online.
I did look it up recently.
Listen, y'all, it's online and it's two different definitions. It's two.
Make your own thing.
I'm not making nothing up. When you put in Cristo Negro, you're gonna get two things.
I know. I checked it recently and it wasn't the same shit I've seen before.
Oh, so now y'all, he's not saying they took it off. He's saying they changed it.
No, they took it off and they got game. They understand people was looking this shit up. And they switched the internet like every other
So again, y'all, what I want to point out is this. When I look up what he told me to look up, Cristo Negro, I find Black Christ of Esquipulas, and then the other one is hold on. The other one is a Jesus Christ in San Philip, a Roman Catholic parish in Panama. So those are the two top searches when you look for Cristo Negro. Now here's the point I want to make. I'm going to continue to go down and look of this ain't what he talking about because he don't fuck with Wikipedia. So that can't be what he talking about. Christos Negro of Central America and Mexico.
It was all over South America, Panama.
So
Peru.
And I'm not saying this, this means anything.
And I'm not even talking about the shit he talking about. I'm talking about they used to leave little statues when they used to run from
What were the statues of? What were the statues of?
It's a little black Jesus. That's all he is.
Okay, so when this thing is telling me that Cristo Negro, so listen,
type of 1500.
All right,
type of shit.
Again, but that's not back in the day, y'all. That's when white people got here.
Yeah, when they was being invaded, they just moved a little statue.
But just remember, y'all. He said earlier.
I don't tell lies, man.
But remember earlier, y'all. He said it goes back to the Aztecs.
But I did look that up recently, and it started talking about the same thing you were saying about some Esperanto type of nigga, some weird shit.
But again, y'all, he said it go back.
Y'all keep not believing in me.
He said it go back to the Aztecs, though. He said it go back to the Aztecs, y'all.
They always follow Hebrew. It go to everybody, bro.
See, y'all, listen.
It go to everybody.
What I want y'all to understand is this. Two things ain't true that he's saying. Two things can't be true. The Native Americans had their own culture. He's assigning what he believes is
He's a Wikipedia Google top man.
Listen, y'all, I went through the whole page and everything about it. The first page, I didn't even go through the second page. I'm not gonna lie. The whole first page is about the two Cristo Negro statues. That's what the whole first page is about. Multiple sources, Wikipedia, European shit, South American shit. I told
you they switched the internet. I just admitted that I checked it recently.
So listen, y'all, what I want y'all to understand is this. What I want y'all to understand is this. The reason why I'm going to believe what I just read, right? Because I want y'all to understand this, and y'all have to get this. The word Cristo, spelled Cristo, is European.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Whatchamacallit got
so now he would have to give me the Aztec spelling of it for me to say that we could even use this as a topic of debate, y'all.
Just do your research. You look at the picture.
I'm not going no further than I went because I don't think it proves.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the people that understand what I'm talking
Listen,
about.
Listen, y'all. 1500 again, y'all. This goes back. Listen, y'all. This goes back to the last video. Something in 1500 AD can't tell us anything about 1500 BC, y'all.
Listen, this is why I don't get on the internet no more, people, because I looked all this shit up and they take it off.
Listen, y'all, that's not the point. Listen, people, that's not the point, y'all. The point is something in 1500 AD can tell us nothing about 1500 BC, let alone 15,000 BC.
No, I just told you what culture they was under before the people who gave them that culture. Yeah, I think they gave them. They been on that time. They just repackaged it and gave it back to y'all people.
So again, y'all, he's trying to say that that one of the oppressors, the people who were oppressors before white folks was oppressors.
Yeah.
These people he's saying is us, y'all.
That wasn't us. The Portugal people. Whatever. Were they Spanish or something?
No. Well, Portugal is white, brother. Portugal is Spanish is white too. Those are white people. They come from Europe.
They used to leave them nice little statues.
The people that you like in Etrusca are related to them. Yes.
True.
Okay, so again, that's but listen, y'all, that wasn't who I was talking about, y'all. That wasn't who I was talking about. When I said the oppressor, I didn't mean white people, y'all. I meant the Middle Easterners.
They were an empire.
Listen, y'all. Yes, America, y'all. They were an empire that. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. No. Listen, y'all. They were an empire who stole and raped black people in Africa for years. They are an empire who paid Africans.
Egypt was a super mixed culture, dog.
Listen, y'all. Listen. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. Egypt was a mixed culture. Fine, he can have that.
I'm just telling you who ran that shit.
What I want y'all to understand is this: who did the technology come from, y'all? It came from the Nubians, correct? Exactly.
What kind of technology?
The technology, the shit Egypt is famous for. It comes from Nubians. So listen, y'all, we can argue
pyramids, yeah,
and more than that, far more than that. We can argue about it being a mixed culture, y'all. But my point has always been that the Nubians are the ones who gave those other people the information.
It wasn't too mixed of a culture, but yeah.
But what I'm explaining was when they were under Nubian rule, those people had to follow Nubian culture. And that's how they got smart. That's how they got edified. That's how they got educated. A lot like when Europeans were under Moorish rule. Yes, they knew a couple things before then. But the Moors did bring in a lot of things that Europeans did not have.
Of course, you can look it up.
Now, what I want y'all to understand is this. There were more black people who were either enslaved by Moors and forced to fight in their militaries, or were mercenaries who were paid by Moors and forced to fight in their military. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. I'm the black people who were either enslaved or mercenaries. I'm not the pair. I'm not the Afro-Asiatic. I'm not the Moor. I'm not the Middle Easterner. My people don't come from India, Iran, nor Turkey. That's the point I've been making, y'all. That's the point I've been making. Now I want y'all to understand something. The people of sub-Saharan Africa, where black people that pretty much are in America, black people that are in South Africa, black Bantus.
And you know this stuff is the amazing part. Let's go back to you know this
So
stuff.
yes, I know this stuff, y'all.
You know that never have more had sex with none of your.
No, what I know, y'all is this. No, this is no, but listen, y'all, this is what I know. This is what I know, y'all. He's right. I don't know that part. But what I do know, y'all, is that the black race is not Aztec. The black race is not Hebrew. The black race is not Moor. That's what I know. No. Listen, y'all. All black people don't have the same culture. All black people in America didn't have the same culture. All black people in America don't come from the same part of Africa. So any way he wants to slice it, calling black people in America Hebrews is false, y'all.
No, I said they all had a Hebrew culture.
No, we didn't, y'all. Not until Europeans came. No, not until
they had Muslim cultures over here too.
Again, y'all, that's another thing propagated by Afro-Asiatic invaders. That is another thing. Listen, y'all, it's the same thing. They paid Africans to be in a military and they enslaved Africans. They went into Europe and they edified Europeans. They enslaved some Europeans as well. So when we talk about the Moors and all those people in North Africa who come from Moorish cultures today, that's because it was forced upon them, y'all. The Moors start with Islam.
I'm just saying, nobody ever explained how all the Indians was following a Hebrew type of culture.
But y'all, that's his belief. He believes.
No, that's not.
Listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why it's belief. I'm gonna tell y'all why it's a belief. It's a belief because he only looks at the things that are the same. He doesn't look at the difference. He only looks at pros. He doesn't look at cons. So the things that make them different.
You know, I learned that kind of shit in school.
So listen, y'all. But he ain't looking at the cons. He's saying that because there are pros in the cultures, it's Hebrew culture.
I never put it together, but yeah.
But what I'm saying to y'all, the cons is what make it not Hebrew culture, y'all. Because there will be certain things Native Americans were about and followed that is against Hebrew culture and vice versa. There will be things that the Hebrews followed that is against Native American culture. That's the point. That's what makes them different, y'all. We know that the Grecians and the Slavics had a what is it called? A pantheon. We know that. But here's the difference. Zeus is the king of the gods to the Greeks. To the Greeks, Odin is the king of the gods to the Baltics, to the Slavics. One is based off a world tree.
It all sound like Jesus Christ.
No, listen, y'all. But listen, y'all. This predates Jesus Christ.
I know it do.
So listen, y'all. Because he wants it to be what he wants it to be. Listen. I'm gonna show it to y'all on the same thing. It's not all. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna show it to y'all. It's not all the same shit. Some of it is the same. He's only focusing on the part that is the same. He's excluding the part that's different. Is there anybody who has multiple arms in anything Hebrew, Paco?
More like one thing I want to know. A lot of this, like, is devil worship. All of it. Every fucking piece that all them damn religions is out there.
I'm not gonna argue with him on that.
Look up where my tribe from, the Blackfoot. And they wear horns on their fucking head and they fucking Hebrew.
Listen, y'all. So listen, y'all. I want y'all to look at what he just laid out. Because people wear horns on their head in their tradition.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying even the medicine man, like Rain Man.
So what I'm asking you is this: Could they have been worshiping a bull?
Huh?
Could they have been worshiping a bull?
No, they wear like antlers and shit.
So bulls don't have horns; they have antlers.
No, they do, but over here we don't got no like. Well, we do got bulls because
we've always had. But fuck that. Fuck domesticated bulls. We've always had male bisons. That would be a bull too, correct? Or a male buffalo.
We always had cows over here, so yeah.
But we've also always had bison and buffalo, right?
Bison and buffalo for sure. Buffalo horns, yeah, they wear them.
Right, and their males are bulls, right? Just like a cow.
A cow's a bull, yeah.
And a male.
Yeah.
And just the same thing with a buffalo, correct? And a bison.
Yeah, they wore all them kind. All right, you're right. They wore all the horns, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying is.
I'm not even saying it's devil worship. What I'm saying is,
but
the Hebrew shit is devil worship. The Vishnu shit is devil worship.
Are they worshiping the devil, or are they using the devil to worship the person they want worshipped? Are they using? It's not really. They're using the worst, quote unquote, supposedly the worst being of all time, to create the other person into a hero. It's like the cop killed the 16-year-old, which should be a terrible day for any cop. But the news is going to say that 16-year-old was about to shoot up the school, trying to justify the cop and turn him into the hero in the situation. Now, if the kid did shoot the school up, that's different. I understand why the cop shot. But if the kid was going to shoot the school up, just like Jesus is going to save, just like God is going to come back, just like the rapture will happen. If this is futuristic, what I'm saying is this. It's the same premise with the cop. God is wrong until he proves right. Because God created the devil, knowing full well, according to this particular religion, knowing full well what he would do. He wanted.
Could he be one and the same person? That's all I'm saying.
I'm not against that. I'm not against. You might have said that before, but I'm not against you there. I can get with that. I can get on board that even if they ain't the same person, they part of the same motorcycle club.
Yeah.
I can get on board with that. 100%. Because the devil works for God. And the religions in which there is a devil, for the most part. I haven't read enough about Zoro.
Or he would have evaporated it.
Right.
For sure.
And in any religion where he knows everything, God that is, he knew what the devil was going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
He knew full well what he was going to do. Now, the only ones I might be able to exonerate is Zoroastrianism. I ain't read enough. They make it seem like them two niggas is bitter enemies, but the Bible make God and the devil seem like enemies too.
Basically, the hard part is being a good fucking person.
Yeah, especially when somebody tell you your sins is forgiven. Especially when somebody tell you your sins are forgiven. So you can do all this fucked up shit, and as long as you get on your knees and pray to the one true God, you go into paradise.
You pray to Allah, pray to Vishnu, you pray to Christ, and your sins absorbed, you can do the same dumb shit tomorrow.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying everybody didn't have that. Everybody wasn't a part of that.
That's why I'm a Buddhist, because it was just a nigga sitting under the tree and seen all these evil ass niggas and tried to teach them.
I read something that said that Buddhism come from Hindu religion too.
For sure it does.
I ain't
1,000%.
Oh, I ain't know. They said Buddha.
His family was Hindus and shit like that.
They said
his family was that.
They said Buddha is is one of the avatars of what you say, Vishnu?
I ain't heard that, but maybe.
I mean, there's different Buddhisms and different Hindu religions too. They all got they got their different versions of that shit.
I keep telling you, the Tibetan version of Buddhism is devil worship. Straight up devil worship. That's the mystery of that.
I mean, me personally, I feel like you already said you're an atheist. In the last video, you pretty much said you don't pray to no God, you don't believe in no, you put energy into the universe. So that shows you.
I believe in more scientific things about God. I don't believe in.
So you talking about more deism?
Huh?
Like deism? What you tried to accuse me of being?
Nah, I told you I was more deist than anything. I consider myself to study science and know things about science that most people don't know. So of course I will be a deist.
So what I'm asking you is this. You said science is your twist. I'm not even going to jump into that. I'm going to stay where we at. So what I'm asking you is this. Does science say that any Native American people had a Hebrew culture?
Say it again.
Does science say that any Native American people had a Hebrew culture?
I mean, that's just facts. That's not even science. That's history. Wrong subject, brother.
I'm not wrong. Archaeology is science, brother. Archaeology would tell you more than history. History is a story written down by people. Archaeology is things that you actually.
100% neither.
I didn't say it was. I just said it's more reliable than history. History is written down. Archaeology is what you find under the ground, which has been undisturbed for anywhere from hundreds to thousands of years.
I mean, that science just pretty much it ain't the same. It can correlate.
No, you can't correlate what people wrote down. You can't necessarily correlate what people wrote down. Again, you agreed that you said that people took things off the internet.
I mean, we write stuff down today. We call fiction and nonfiction. And if somebody pick it up a million years from now, they might just believe that fiction is nonfiction.
But anything that you can't,
they'll believe that fake shit is real, basically.
But what I'm asking you is this. All right, I understand your concept, and you have a point. In 1,000 years, 100 years, and 20 years, that might be the case. But what I'm asking you is this: does archaeology trump what has been written down?
Not necessarily. No, they don't.
So who can write? Who has written things down that trump actually finding physical evidence?
Both of them is not like they not. I go by like humans walking, talking. You got cells inside the cell, and they not even called cells at that point. So I understand these kind of things. Like I don't know what everybody else be on.
So what I'm trying to figure out is how.
But that don't happen for no reason.
So how could somebody write something down and it be as compelling and hold as much weight as something that was found in the ground that people couldn't have put there, like modern day people couldn't have put there?
Because they always use approximately, and I'm cool. I'm good when you say that. When you say you believe and approximately, I'm good on that, on what you just said. Like everything you just said is nonsense.
So according to you, all of the things that have ever been found throughout history have no date.
I mean, even the stories, like even when you're reading something, you don't necessarily like Gilgamesh ain't jump through hell and jump through some fucking road in the fucking joint of hell.
Why did you speak about Gilgamesh?
Needed coins and shit to get past the devil and alligators and shit.
Why did you bring up Gilgamesh?
Because that's one of the first religions.
How you know that? How do you know that? You just told me that the process in which we date these things is not accurate. So how do you know that? No. That ain't what you just said though. You just said it was one of the first. How do you know that if the dating methodology is not accurate? How can you use the date for your advantage?
I ain't said it was the first.
You said it was one of them. Paco, you said it was one of the first.
So what?
So you can just make it up as you go, but everybody else gets scrutinized under a different microscope.
I know that Hinduism was first. You know?
But
that can't be the first.
But how do you know that? How do you know? You just said that the dating methodology is incorrect. It's not accurate. So how would you know that Hinduism is first?
I mean, they don't even know what the pyramids like.
No. You're making statements and then you're not addressing how you know these statements are fact. You said Hinduism. You said you said the Epic of Gilgamesh is one of the first, and then you said Hinduism is the first religion. If the dating method is not reliable, how could Paco know that, y'all?
They just found older Hindu stuff than anything else.
Again, y'all. I gotta say it 3 times because he's fucking slow. If the dating method is wrong, then how can you say what was found is older?
Because it's older.
How do you know that? You just poo-pooed on the dating method, the methodology they use to date ancient things. You just poo-pooed that method.
Older fucking rock with fucking Vishnu on there, and they said
so how can you? Okay, the question is, how do you know the Vishnu rock is older?
They probably found it further under fucking ground.
So let me get this right. If something's further underground, it's older?
For the most part, it is, yes.
Paco, are you fucking retarded?
No, civilization is built on top of each other.
So Paco, let's get this right. Let's get this right. Let's just throw a simple scenario out there. I die tomorrow, and it's time for me to have a funeral, and I got millions of dollars, and my people build an underground mausoleum that goes 20 feet down. Now there are people who have been found in a grave 20,000 years ago in Europe in a 7-foot grave. Your theory has just been proved wrong, because they'll find me deeper than they find your people. It's not about the deepness, Paco. The deepness dictates how far people dug, not how long it's been there. Now, what you fail to realize is there's carbon in the air. So that carbon interacts with everything. Now we can test the level of carbon in a piece of rock to see how long it's been attracting carbon. And that's why they say his religion is the date they say it is, D. Not because they found something deeper in the ground. I can't hear you, Paco.
Listen, I love science class, I said, and everything is a hypothesis. Nothing is concrete. People
Paco.
argue over trying to get concrete evidence of everything.
So listen, again, y'all.
We know still fucking, you can melt it and turn it into fucking cars. We know how to make speakers. We know how to fucking make TVs. That stuff is concrete.
Okay, so y'all listen to this. Listen to this. Why do they think that metal working comes from a specific part of Africa? I'll tell y'all why. I'll tell y'all why. Because
they carbon dated it, bro.
The same way they did his Epic of Gilgamesh and the same way they did his Vedic religion. So now I want to show y'all something before you cut me off, because he about to. Because he knows he fucked up. Vedic religion, if Vedic religion is the first religion, if that is true, which it's not, but I'm digressing on that. I'm just going to say what I'm going to say. If it's the first religion, that has been proven from carbon dating, y'all. Things that are related to Vedic religion.
I knew it. See, I told y'all he was going to try to go there.
Listen, y'all, what I want to know is, how do he know Vedic religion is the oldest religion without carbon dating? Let's do it like that.
Told you, dog. They got their fucking ground.
Okay, so let's take. Okay, so Paco, we just explained that your whole theory of
what
something.
What that got to do with science or anything
Paco,
else? I don't know.
Paco, something being in the dirt deeper than something else doesn't mean it's older.
Brock wanted him to get the rock, carbon date it, get an approximate fucking whack ass fucking date.
So again, all right. So now I'm gonna be quiet, y'all. Let's ask him what methodology, since he's so smart and he knows science. Let's ask him what methodology we should use. I'm being quiet now. Y'all need this.
What methodology should we use?
Mm-hmm.
Your fucking brain.